Hello my country people, welcome back to the news. The Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization Ohanaeze Igbo recently asked President Bola Tinubu to please grant the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB Nnamdi Kanu a political pardon as part of the Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary. And guys, this request from Ohanaeze Igbo did not really go down well with Barrister Ejimakor, who is a special lawyer to the detained leader of IPOB, and he has countered the request made by the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization Ohanaeze Igbo's request to Mr. President on granting Nnamdi Kanu a political pardon as part of Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary. You see, Kanu, who was arrested in Kenya by the former president Muhammad Buhari at Nigerian government, has been held in detention at the custody of the DSS since June 2021 by the Nigerian government, prosecuting him on trumped-up charges of terrorism and treason. And it was reported that as Nigeria marked its 64th Independence Day anniversary, the Ohanaeze Igbo worldwide asked Mr. President to grant Nnamdi Kanu a political pardon as part of the independence anniversary. The appeal was made by Chief Okeke Ogani, the National Vice Chairman of Ohanaeze Igbo in Awka, Anambra State capital, on Tuesday, while addressing journalists in the state as Nigerians across the country mark Nigeria's 64th anniversary independence. He requested that Nnamdi Kanu's release could pave way for peace and would help identify those responsible for violence and ultimately end the troubling sit-at-home orders in the southeast region. Okeke noted that the primary request for this Independence Day is for Tinubu to embrace the spirit of celebration by granting a political pardon to Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently being held at the DSS custody. Okeke stressed that releasing Kanu would pave way for peace, would help identify those responsible for violence, and ultimately end all troubles in the southeast region. Because Ohanaeze believes in the strength of Nigeria's democracy, and they are convinced that Nnamdi Kanu's release would foster peace and unity among all Nigerians in Igbo land. So Okeke asked Mr. President to take swift actions that would bring hope and relief to Nigerians, facing insecurity, hunger, and various socio-economic challenges, stressing the need for the country to accelerate its development, where he also called on the Southeast governors to maintain the region's security framework and to prioritize the welfare of its people. However, reacting to this request, Ejimakor described Ohanaeze's request as a shocking saying that the organization could not be asking for a pardon for the IPOB leader who has not been convicted by the courts. Not like he is a convicted criminal whatsoever. The lawyer said the pardon is only granted for convicted felons, stressing that such a request should never arise in Kanu's case as he did not commit any crime by demanding political justice for his people. In his reaction, Ejimakor made it known that asking for a pardon for someone who is not yet convicted, it's like a misplaced priority, because a pardon is for those that are convicted criminals, and it will never arise in this case because Nnamdi Kanu never committed a crime. He never committed any crime by demanding political justice for his people. So why are they saying that Tinubu should pardon Nnamdi Kanu? Why are they asking for a presidential pardon? Nnamdi Kanu, we all know, must be released unconditionally. That is what we've been demanding for. That is what, the Igbo politicians and also some persons in the southeast region are clamoring for. So at this point, guys, this is really interesting. A lot of things is going on, and Nnamdi Kanu yet remains in the custody of the DSS without a word from Mr. President. Mr. President, ever since he assumed office May 29, 2023, has never, ever mentioned Nnamdi Kanu's case. Tinubu seems to be so unbothered. Even in the presidential speech, he did not in any way address the current ills in the country, the current economic challenges we are facing, and how he would, rectify these issues. No, he only said there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Nigerians should be patient and all of that. So Tinubu is so unbothered about this. I think it's high time the Southeast governors and the politicians, they should come together and, if it's to stage a protest or to go and see the president one-on-one, to have discussions with him. Because Tinubu is quite unbothered over Nnamdi Kanu's case, like he is concerning Nigeria's economic situation. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu's release will bring about, so many things to the Southeast region, but they fail to realize this. But when it comes to the Boko Haram people or those terrorists, they are being pardoned. They are being pardoned by the government, or they are being pardoned by their state government. But when it comes to someone that is agitating for his people, someone that is fighting for justice on behalf of his people, you will not hear anything from the federal government. So at this point, everybody must, put hands on deck to work together for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because our Nigerian government, they are not even ready to see to Nnamdi Kanu's release. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Ejimakor has, reacted to what Ohanaeze said concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Tinubu should please, like they are begging Tinubu to please pardon him. Tinubu met Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. Although Tinubu might have been briefed on Nnamdi Kanu's case, but that guy, Mr. President, seems so unbothered over Nnamdi Kanu's case from the look of things. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.